Go sit down for church. You know, get time for your children, all in the name of worshiping God. And then you neglect this part where you go also use to worship and appreciate God. So I beg, we will create time for our children. Try to know who your children they relate with. Even for school they talk, now God they help some of us. Some teachers, where you think say your pikin say for in hand, now in they introduce your pikin to another thing where they different from what you send and go do for school. You don't they have now make courses now even plenty for primary school, secondary school. Before where you won't hear courses for primary school. The ordinary president don't been tell us state and he repeat and severally. Most of these core members where they send to these schools, make we talk to our children, make them take care food, the way the kind of core members where they relate with. Uncle before they go uncle them. Auntie before they auntie am. Please. My big brother here, they raise hand. Make I give him my microphone.
Akaramakala, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Brekete family.
Good morning, sir.
This message, the way you send now, you get as it be, us here affected. First of all, make I greet and thank Brekete family for handling these cases.
Thank you, appreciate.
These children, nobody knows what they will be tomorrow.
Yes.
Now, Brekete family took this responsibility. This is the responsibility of government. Now, a small group of people will not be saying government they pay them money. They took this responsibility. It behoves on other institutions, other organizations, more responsibility like this. And the hospitals too. Don't be say Brekete go there, talk about them. Now I make them they work. Make them work. Whether they are there, then they under supervision or they no supervision. They should do their work. Hospitals should do their work. It took Brekete family to bring the hospital for, is it FMC?
FMC Jabi.
To come here before
action
performance starts. See how you go there with PA and other members of the family. Now they are taking you there to the bed of that child. I congratulate you. I join millions of Nigerians to congratulate Brekete.
Thank you.
And for the message where you pass for children, the situation is getting worse because parents are not living up to their responsibilities alone. They are leaving their children to the teachers, to the school. A complaint come. Instead of looking into that complaint, they begin to blame either the teacher or the school authorities. And the way parents they protect their children now too much. They give them license to behave, to misbehave. And that is why we have this indiscipline in the schools. We have courtism. This courtism are they pickings of people where they from moon? This courtism, the children where they practice this courtism, they are children of parents. The parents know them. And they can't, even sometimes I'm told that their parents are cultists too. So they copy from their parents. And therefore it is very, very important for us, because if we know we are talking about people who succeed us to a child to be a vagabond, to be a cultist, what is the future for all of us? If we allow our children, somebody who will be in the school, a primary school, carrying gun to the school, because she was advised to cut her hair. And look at the kind of man he's bringing as the boyfriend. Are you telling me that if he has parents, the parents wouldn't know what is going on? We should get closer to our children and know what their problems are, and know the companies they keep, and ask them questions. There are so many organizations. There's one NGO where tell me, say, government know they know, say, some of these children, where they for school, the girls, they know when their period they come, all those things. So whenever the thing comes, they will stay out of the school. So they can't know, say they need to be supplied with pads. So there's one NGO, and the thing tickled me when I do office. He called me, say, look, my job is to get money from people, buy sanitary pads, send them to schools, because from her own research that children, whenever they are into this period of time, they stay away from the school because they don't get money to buy pads, and which is true. And so I think we should get closer to them and know their problems. They will not tell you, they may not have the courage to tell you. So I think I must commend Brekete family for all these initiatives. And I join other institutions. This family has done great work. Look at the kind of people that are here from all parts of Nigeria. Talk about if we now replicate what Brekete is doing in about 10 states. I think the Nigeria will be better for it. Thank you very much.
Good morning, I want to mark for what you talk just now. That small girl, her mother, they are aware, say that she dates that man. Yes. She said the girl, when they ask her questions, she say her mom, say sometimes, say the man, they do some things for them. Say her mother, sometimes the man will come visit them for their house. He go sleep with her for their house till daybreak. So the mother knows, say she and that the man and the girl, they together. He go sleep with her and the mother, the same house where the mother dey. He go come, the man go come. He go sleep with her for that same house where she and her mother dey. So her mother, they aware, say she dey follow that kind of old man. So now failure from parents. Some parents, they fail the society, they fail their children. Because if you as a mother know, say your pikin, they follow this kind of man, what do you do with that kind of man? First of all, is that the school that I sent you to? First of all, you first ask the question. Then secondly, you can't encourage the thing, say the man, they come your house, come sleep with your daughter for the same house, sleep there till the next day, and you go give her food, eat.
They can't remind me of one very delicate case where we get for our area. Now small pikin too, but now male child. So they said the teacher come when they did primary school. The boy will bring 10,000, 5,000. They come school. Now the teacher follow him go house. They ask the mama, now you they give this money. Ask the father, now you they give your pikin this money. The father first of all say no, he don't know how they get the money. He say make them caution am. The teacher just they talk on his own as a teacher. Make he no come they pass impression to other children. Say now so person supposed to they bring money. So that one die around when the child dey like 11 or 12. But that pikin don't reach like 15 now. Now problem he don't reach police like 3 times. Even the last time where they hold him, he say he get operation the next day. I say this small boy, they get operation. You get as in so we don't gather as community. Say, me I say make we educate the boy. If he get stamina for military work, maybe we put him for better thing or hand work. Whether school no be own area, but make he know they I do. So as parents too, if people they raise concern for our children, make we too put eye. Some of the things where they recover for people, where people they look for the community, they the man house, the father house. We can't ask them, but you see all these things, it no be your own. You know raise alarm. He say, hey, he just see the children bring them. He don't know where they bring them. But then they walk, and they know they walk, but he just they wait. If anybody for the area talk say something lost, in here he go come talk say he get something where I see. You know, that thing is very serious. So as he just they talk and like say no, we don't do like that too. So we too as parents, person they raise concern, make we know to do gra call pikin aside, come listen more to know what is going on, so that you can stop them from the stage where you go figure control. On a hembe.
Oh, lo.
Thank you, Akaramakala. Our daddy won't give an elderly point of view to our talk.
Good morning, Nigerians. I want to talk about, in continuation of what Akramakala just said. You see, as we are talking about parents and children, we should also talk to our government, the 3 tiers of government. They need to wake up. They need to sit up. Because in our place, they say that when the river start dirty from the top, from the beginning, there is no way it will not get to the tail from the head. If it start from the head, definitely will get to the tail. Reason is this: the graduates, those that have graduated, nothing for them. So now it's ordinary president that is now encouraging the youth to have plan B. Before now, most of these people that occupy all these seats, before they finish secondary school, the job is there waiting for them. Today, if you ask me, the job is still there, but something is wrong somewhere. We need to do the needful. Now, the younger ones are looking up to those senior ones. Those that have finished school over the years and nothing for them, they will now start to plan, start to think what will be their future. Just like we keep saying here, that those that are working, those that have retired, they have not gotten their pension, their benefits, etc. By the time those ones that are now young, or the younger ones that are working, they look at those elderly ones that are going up and down, looking for their benefits, they will pin themselves and say, is it what I'm going to face at the end of the day? They will now start to do something that will take them either for good or for bad. Let's look at the schools. Most of the schools are dilapidated. You need to look at the schools and see what, and somebody, if you are reading or if you are studying in a good environment, the difference is clear. Most places, now it's dry season. Look at during the rainy season, most of the schools, you see children standing, carrying paper, carrying rain beating them inside. It's not fair now. So this is the only thing I feel that Nigeria government should do to assist the youth, because if they are doing well, the younger ones will follow suit. Some of them are now disorganized as a result of not seeing the impact of the senior ones. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Daddy Scaffold. As Daddy Scaffold, they talk about how God don't use the tonic voice to touch so many people, direct or indirectly. On Sunday, me and somebody just meet Muhammad Nuruddin for Buhari Axis. When he begin, they talk how the ordinary president voice changing life. You know, now talk little talk. Now he come the time he say, waiting God don't use this family do. Say this family no go ever fit no. Say him, now example him be. Can't tell me story when he graduate, come out, nothing there, struggle at a point, depression won't enter, he struggle, he marry, but things at a point self, he get where he get office, everything no can work again. Like say he won't give up. Say that time when in the Ogun State, you get one man when they measure his name. As he come Abuja, I come they say, Kai, in don't miss so till one day, he just come across this program. I say, so waiting in they do every morning. That sermon, nothing go make him miss the sermon. Now that sermon I revive him. As we they talk today, he not just say he they gainfully employed, he they into don't employ people. Let's appreciate the
appreciate.
He can't tell me how the trainings here, the when they don't attend here, don't change in life, add value to what they do. He's into painting now, he's into ICT, and as they do now, so God they use and they employ people. So say that na your own side, and he knows say na so plenty people dey wey God don use the ordinary present to transform their life, and them too by extension don dey touch other people life. Just like you talk, this na one person. If government too they expand, this country go better for all of us. But all in all, most especially the insecurity and so many things we face today now as a result of family failure. Yeah, she been a one they talk now. Where mama they welcome pikin boyfriend to come sleep for the house, wake up in the morning, prepare food for them. Waiting you they teach the pikin. See where the thing don't land the pikin now. How much demand they give on now. Some people, some parents, they hide under poverty. Well, sometimes you know go blame all of them 100%. But if you look the advantage and disadvantage where they did, the disadvantage now high pass. Now disadvantage now high pass. Just like the one where all of us, the whole world don't see now, where see where it landed Peking. So make all of us go back and reactivate our family value. May God help us.
Amen.
Lembe.
Oh, lo.
We'll open telephone line so that people with the house,
May
they
they
listen, in case maybe they, of course, plenty people go get what they go add. All the people who no get opportunity to come studio, may them call to tell what it be the thing where they choke them for liver. The number where you go call now 090 99 88 77 00. The number again is 090 99 88 77 00. After you don't pick after this call, I go call the Commissioner of Police FCT. You get people who don't they cry te after NSAS protest. I go call and make I draw your attention to those people area again.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Now, whom you and I'm the Vano for radio and television telephone.
My name is Steve. I recall from Nyanya.
Steve from Nyanya. Your own Nyanya. I be Nyanya. Waiting be your contributor.
Honestly, I'm very happy to say I get this family online today.
We happy say you get us. Me, myself, particularly very happy.
I don't follow this program for a very long time. I can't remember, but it's just that most times you wake up in the morning, you go, this program, they make us realize, say, this life, anything where you find your hand, they do. Anywhere where you find yourself, just thank God and appreciate God. And know that life now gradually, you will get to where you want to get
by
to.
the grace of God.
Ordinary president, in his own wisdom, has proven to many that life is a gradual process.
Yes, sir.
And gradually, most people they realize you don't get anybody where they listen to this program. Where you know they conscious where they click them, even if you want to do bad thing. Because it will make you realize that you will see the bad, the good, and the ugly. You go to hear people, you go not say you don't get problem. You when they say you get problem, you hear people they talk about their problem. You not say you don't get problem.
Not true. Not true.
On the matter where we they talk this morning, I want to categorically tell us, say, I don't blame government, I don't blame anybody, but it still boils down to parents.
Okay.
Waiting Akaramakara they talk about family value. Now waiting be our problem. When like they grow up, if they do bad thing, people when they live for the first street after your street, the man see you they do bad thing. Not be Mr. Andrew son be this, he don't beat you. Shame go catch you to go ask what other people say they beat you. Because if you tell them why they beat you, then go ask beat you on top. But today, scold the child, the parents will tell you, no, don't shout at my son, don't shout at my daughter. Go and take care of your own. Do you know what it takes to give birth to children? The present mothers of these days have forgotten what they pass through. I went to somewhere, a child was crying because the mother did not give him money. Now look the pikin and say, see you, they cry. When I grow up, I don't talk for money. I cry say they don't give me money. Now slap they go use to set my memory to different settings.
No, a different time.
Most of these things we have lost it. There's no fear, no parents. You see a child will be telling the parents, no, I won't do it. No, I can't do it. We go copy what in America they do. And that's why women, once you go see people they look for, they fight for necessary things, feminism and the rest, without forgetting the values. Woman will go for internet,
by the grace of God, we go to amend our ways. Now it be the essence of the talk where we dey talk about the matter.
Yes, so it's the family value. The parents of these days have lost it. We don't have any. See, let me tell you, if you see what is happening in homes, if you see the kind of, I pity for the next generation. Only God will help us.
God will help us. You don't talk
only
the
God
one
can
way
help us. The next
this
generation
side.
is in big trouble.
They know they trouble because next generation now the same us.
Complete package. I beg you, they always put like ordinary person talk. We will talk 30% of problem. We will talk 70% of solution.
So you 70% now they talk how we go solve the problem.
If family, we need to go back to our family values.
Thank you.
The mothers of these days need to. The women of these days, the girls of these days, they need to leave social media wahala.
Not only women, though, even men too. Now the whole parenting. So now balance parenting.
Yes, now balance parenting. You know.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Make we appreciate. We need to get back to our family values. Make we hear from this person before we call the CP. Hello, good morning. Make you reduce the volume for your radio, or you waka comot from where your radio dey. Okay, this person no prepared to talk. Make we take the call.
We'll take. Somebody sent text message. He said, "Thank you, sir. Listening to you this morning, made some of my colleagues to cry for missing it in the life of their children, but it is not too late to make amends." So, thank God, say the little woe will drop somebody there, and the person Mommy Faith. Thank you, Mommy Faith. We will hear from CP Bala Chiroma, the CP, the no-nonsense CP. Get some people, I been don't carry this, their cry reach the PRO the month. And she talks, say they do something. Blase CP, they busy. I be one make who talk to the CP by himself. The way Blase he dey listening and he dey busy. If he dey busy, make I enter the PRO the month. No, this one na command. Na command. I know say they under IG. I know say they under IG, but maybe PRO doing work. Wait first, maybe PRO talk finish. Off your mic.
Well,
sorry, sir. I know say PRO now your junior.
Thank you. Okay, thank you for it.
Hello, PRO ma. Hello? PRO? Because your guy is here. No. I be here her voice, so listen, I not hear where she talk. No, I see here in your guy voice. Hello, PRO ma.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Gima.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Gima, PRO.
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. PRO ma. You remember you get one time when I've been calling you during telephone vano some months ago, talk say people for do say Bokuma, do say Makaranta, they cry say the outpost where they there. During the end SARS protest, those people where come hijack the protest, come go scatter the outpost. Since that time, now they don't cry because crime for that area don't come increase. Blessing network, you know they hear me. She go hear me, oh. She go hear me. Make I agilizing go say God catch me. Agilizing go say God catch me. Hey. Thank God she look. Pia Roma. Hello? Yeah. God catch me. Oh. Agilizing over to you. You don't use in digital upgrade now.
You know, Akramakallah, I believe I'm covered because I'm with my elders around me, and I have their full support, their full backing. The presidential liaison, that is careful, and our own Oga Lambert Obara. So I believe I'm covered. Yes, even with the PA by my side. The PA to the ordinary president. So to this end, my Akramakallah, I want to suggest that on the issue of this NSAS updating, especially that affect our facilities. You remember the Inspector General of Police, IGP Mohamed Abubakar Adamu, constituted an intervention panel that go around the federation under the present CP of Zamfara State, CP Abutu Yaro. Yes. They
Let's
assessed
appreciate that man, Yaro Abutu.
They went around the federation, assessed the extent of the damage, and make their findings and recommendation. And I believe the police authority, the police hierarchy is on it, and I believe in some areas something has been done where we are expecting other places also will be touched. So let's give us a little time. We'll give you the update. Okay. Thank you.
I go add more power to them. Because yes, the people of Dutse, whether Dutse Alaji, Dutse Makaranta, where Dutse division cover, they appreciate their DPO. In fact, they say they thank God saying that they can't DPO where CP Balachiro sent to them. The DPO where they dress like commando, they go the court is den to go face them by himself. Nobody say they said, let's appreciate it, do say the DPO. But that guy, the outpost where they destroy, where presence of police no day 24/7, it don't come create gap for that area. Now make they cry. So that is do say Makaranta, do say Bokuma, all the Duces where don't come off our life.
Okay, Akaramakala. You see, that is why I wanted to tell you when you say you want to call our Oga, CP Balachiroma of our FCT command, because I know he's always listening to the yearning and aspiration of people around him and FCT residents. And I believe he is following this program. Even if he didn't follow at the moment, he will be duly informed. So I will also, after the program, go to his office direct and inform him about this development.
Okay, let's appreciate Ajay.
I'll get back to the...
Using digital technology to take jam my network. Lembe.
Oh, no.
And the good as it jam my network.
Because the outside sit down with us.
Yes.
Now you go they travel, they look for the outside. When we take call again, before we go take new cases for today. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Now, who me and I'm the Vano for radio and television.
My name is Ugoke Donald. I'm calling from Kurudu.
How is Kurudu this morning?
Oh, thank God, bless God and yours, man.
Thank you. Waiting be your contributor?
Yes, I have a complaint to make.
Make you lay the complaint now.
Yes, 2000 I supply a goods to one part for Michael, and he did a mistake. Then I have not seen the man, and I laid the complaint on the family.
You don't write the complaint as a formal complaint.
Yes, my daughter. Right.
And affidavit they are attached.
Yes, ma'am.
Meaning to say you also don't submit.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that means say your complaint go soon reach our ordinary president table. You know, say as people they come the same way you come. Now 1 by 1, 2 by 2. Once you reach your turn, the PA to the ordinary president go do her work, contact you, then you go reach your turn to come see how your complaint go take waka.
Yes, ma'am. Please,
I know they hear you clear again. No, be like say network don't they get? I know they hear you well again, but I don't give past the message will be the most important thing. Make we hear from PA. We get a new complaint where we go take as we say updates never reach for today. Good morning, PA to the ordinary president.
Good morning, complete package.
Good morning.
Good morning, Akaramakala. Good morning, Brekete family.
Good morning.
The first case on our list this morning is an interesting case. It's a group of people about 50 and above. They were employed by the Nigerian police in 2018. Because I've gone through their documents, I've seen their original letter of appointment, signal from the police about their posting, and their certificate of membership for pension. But the problem here is that they are civilian staffs employed by the Nigerian police.
Civilian staff?
Yes, civilian staffs.
Okay, no be say na policemen?
Yes, no uniform.
Okay.
Civilian staffs. And they've been employed since 30th May. But since then, they've not been paid.
30th May, which year?
2018.
2018?
Yes.
And now 2021?
2021. And I don't know. You employed someone, you're not paying the person, and you're giving the person a pension certificate. Not if you pay me salary, money go enter pension account.
The new pension act, we be saying a deduction contributory.
If you pay me salary, you reduce.
Deduct the pension. Yes.
But nothing. But it's better we hear from
them.
They
for studio.
They.
Make we hear from them. Make una come civilian police staff. Now I not mind the say na civilian police staff una be. IG Liaison is from the police force. And his presence go still cover for una. Who go talk? Abi all of una go talk. Good.
Okay, she's trying to tell me that they will speak in Hausa.
Good say.
So who is talking?
Barrister Pamela Sabi speak Hausa too. She understand Hausa well enough.
No, Akarakala will do that.
Okay. you don't dodge that one.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Malama da Allah saki dan bude baki sai a jiki ko?
Na kwana.
Hausa na kadan.
To ina muku gaisuwa da baki ɗaya mu yadda Allah ya kawo mu nan. To abin da ya kawo mu nan gurin
ne sunanki?
Sunana Halimatu Sadiya Muhammad.
I ask him, if you want to tell us wetin carry and come, they cry we carry and come. Now I said no, make you tell us wetin be her name. She say her name na Halimatu Sadiya
Muhammad.
Mohammed. Who the baki da Allah? So, many kuka on the akauki. I ask her now waiting, be they cry we carry her come.
So abin da ya kawo mu nan shine an ba mu appointment letter tun 2018 an dauke mu aiki na civilian staff.
He said the cry we carry them come, they say they give them appointment letter since 2018 as civilian staff under the Nigerian police force.
So an yi mana posting, an ba mu posting later. So mun fara zuwa aiki tun a lokacin muna zuwa aiki amma ba a yi mana capturing ba.
He say they even post them, go their various unit or offices where they go to work, and since that time, 9 then they go work, but they no capture them to give them salary, and they go work. I know I make posting in K haka K de Krenki. My house kada.
An yi mun posting daga first aid quarter mina. Aka yi mun posting zuwa police clinic Suleja.
She where they talk now, where they post her go. She said they post her from police command Mina to Suleja clinic.
Yes. Yes. So
Police clinic. On know say police get clinic. So na police clinic now they post her go. Kina zuwa aiki da ake miki posting?
Ina zuwa aiki har yanzu.
I ask whether she dey go work as the poster. He say even up to today she still dey go the work.
So idan
Shekara nawa?
Shekara uku.
She say don dey go 3 years, so she dey go work, no salary. Nigerian police force.
So kuma ana kwasan wasu har yanzu ana kwasan wasu kuma ana yi musu capturing wa'inda suka san mutane a gurin za su iya su yi magana a yi musu capturing kuma a biya su, amma mu tun da bamu san kowa a wurin ba yi mana capturing.
Oh, Ona see what I am so. Ona hear what I am here.
Tell us. We know here.
Make I tell you now.
Please do.
She say up till now, Nigerian police force see they employ civilian staff. Now even the ones where they employ after them, they capture them, they pay their salary, but she can't drop one thing where on I know here where me I hear from her mouth. Say people wey sabi who, people wey know who be who and who sabi who be who, they go, they capture them, they collect salary. But them, we be say na luck, na God smile on them, we they carry them, give them appointment. Since that time till now, they work, no salary. And I see waiting with the top for this country.
Complain, mun ce za mu to ko mu bar yin aiki ne tunda ba a biya mu ba sai su ci a mu ci gaba da zuwa gurin aiki za a kira mu. An za a kira mu zuwa an mun je force headquarter mun je command idan mun za mu je mu tara ana yin capture amma idan abin ya zo kanmu sai a ce mu koma za a zo a kira mu.
Kuna
muna da yawa.
To he said they carry complaint go force headquarters. Say to we dey work, no salary. Okay, mo gonna tell us mo dey go. Mo leave una work. They say no, mo na no leave our work. We go capture una. They do. They begin to capture people. When he reach their turn, where they employ that time, they no go capture them again. Now I make they carry cry come here. Now I ask, because I dey hear them. Now I ask, how many them be? He say them plenty. Oh, yeah.
So wasu daga cikin mu ma akwai wa'inda ma mazajen su ma sun mutu sun sa ran wannan aikin ne za su dinga suna ciyar da yaran su da sauransu. To har yanzu ba aiki ba mazaje kuma ba abun yi.
So he say among them, he get the ones who be saying na widows them be. Now this work as God fortune smile on them, where they get this work, now they can't get renewed hope. Say to as husband know the way them be widows, so now this work, the small way they pay them, they go take the user, they take care of their children. Now they work, money no day. They borrow money to do transport. They borrow money, and you know this kind of hope. That kind of hope why they say some hunger get hope. Even people who know they borrow them money before, as they see say they don't get work with Nigerian police, and you know these kind of people. When they talk, I need a Nigerian police post. Anybody will hear say person get work for police force. If you no one give you gari for credit, he go give. If you no one borrow you money for transport, he go borrow. Play. They don't do borrow. It don't they go 3 years according to her.
And Akarakala, no be Wurura appointment too.
We go show camera.
Because it was signed by
read the appointment letter.
Oh, okay.
Let's appreciate PA. Because now correct English, now they take write the appointment letter. And she sabi speak correct English. No be broken like us.
Okay. Inspector General of Police, the Nigerian Police Force. Telegram address, Prov for Abuja. Telephone number 0923463314. In reply, please quote, Commissioner of Police, Department of Finance Administration, First Provost Marshal, First Headquarter, Shehu Shagariwe Central Area, CH.2500/FPM/FHQ/ABJ/volume.6/933, 30th May 2018. Halimatu Sadia Mohammed, Nigerian Police Force, State Headquarters, Mina, Niger State. Letter of appointment. I am pleased to inform you that you've been offered an appointment of civilian staff with the Nigerian Police Force on salary grade 03 step 02 with effect from 30th 05 2018. 2. Your appointment may be terminated by 1 month notice or 1 month salary in lieu of notice. Similarly, should you wish to withdraw or resign your appointment, you will pay 1 month salary in lieu of such notice. 3. You are to report to State Provost Office, State Headquarters, Mina, immediately for deployment, please. Signed, CP John D. Amadi, PSC, Commissioner of Police, FPM, Police and Force Headquarters, Abuja.
Mokusho.
Then their second document is police wireless message, which they call signal, if I'm not mistaken. From Provost Pro Mina, DTO 091400/08/2018 to AIG Usman Yakubu, Residency Mina /ACPOL Mina /Supro Maika Kule Division Mina /Supro Kambagu Division Mina /Suplo Morris Division Mina /ACP Bida /Supro A Division Bida.
Wait till you they read. If you want to collect the mic wait in my hand, I hide them. When you read finish, we give a microphone. Read. Not be wait. Now everything now you want read for air?
Yes.
No, not be everything now. Should be now only 2 pages now you want read. How many pages in your hand? You read 5. He plenty ba? What will read 2? He don't read. Make you read this one.
What I see you holding is a photocopy. So that is what the observation I want to make. Give me an opportunity to verify the document, the authenticity through the relevant offices mentioned.
Wait.
Photocopy.
Hold your microphone. In the Nigerian police, do you have CP John D. Amadi, PSC? I know say by now, since 2018, if he don't turn AIG, if he don't turn DIG, if he don't retire.
The one I know happened to be one of my directing staff when I was in the college, when I was in the academy. But notwithstanding, it's subject to investigation and verification. So, the truth is that, as I said, it's a photocopy. It can be forged.
Number now 000.
Well, I may not know.
Thank you. Good morning, the ordinary president, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Complete package, how are you?
Fine. Complete package.
Complete package, how you doing?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, how all of you are doing?
We dey fine. We dey Brekete, sir.
Well done. Everybody in the studio, how are they? May God bless all of us.
Amen.
First of all, you get plenty things will make me call in. But some of the updates we PA don't give me already don't suit my lessons yesterday. That my son way in intestine they outside. They say he don't they do well. So yesterday they ask him, how are you doing? He say I am doing. He said better. So make we celebrate this one. Make we celebrate this one. Now the second thing, you see,
Sir.
the way hello.
Yes, sir.
The way traffic violation Bokuna for Abuja.
Yes, sir.
They can don't they enter another level.
Yes, sir.
You will help me look for one of our Brekete family taxi drivers.
Yes, sir.
Somebody reported to me this morning. Make a look for inside number. Just hold the line.
Yes, sir.
Just hold the line.
Yes, sir.
Our Brekete family taxi driver 0293.
0293.
One of the passengers inside the motor, na police woman. Na police detective, she know they wear uniform all the time. She did inside, she say this kind of road rage, the driver they quarrel with another driver. I don't know whether I understand what they try to
Yes,
describe.
sir. Yes, sir.
They quarrel, so out of the quarrel, according to the passenger, say then God saved them, therefore fly across the bridge.
Wow.
Make una call and make una ask him question.
Yes, sir.
I don't tell you, I say, because of the other man, we get mental problem. I say, all our Brekete family taxi drivers, they supposed to do the mental evaluation.
Yes, sir.
To know who they mentally stable and who know they mentally stable.
Yes, sir.
And then I go like at the end of the day, I just received one message where somebody waiting close to the family sent to me where the thing it better me say I no quick see the message now I just see it. When I remember Emmanuel Babayaro.
Yes, sir.
This road, this traffic violation thing now. And wife and daughter just come out jeje. Then they go somewhere. Now somebody carry recklessness, carry speed, go jam them. They rush them to hospital. She and the daughter. I just received message from your man. Said the wife don't die.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un.
I beg, I go like, make we pray. Make we condole Emmanuel Babayaro. And you know, say, Emmanuel Babayaro na person will not they joke with his wife.
At all.
The way Ambassador Chukudi, they get special respect for women. Now, so Emmanuel Babayaro can fight you, even if now the first time the Emmanuel Babayaro they see you, if he see you, they treat woman anyhow. That same woman will be the backbone. Emmanuel Babayaro, now the woman will they console and be this woman will they with them through thick and thin. may God give all the fortitude to bear the loss.
Amen.
So I beg. Now, you see, this is traffic violation and road, a general traffic violation. Some hold-ups when they see for some areas like SCC and Co. Not be anything they cause. I not be saying because vehicles too much. Now impatience and I no go agree. You know, this kind of human beings way, that kind, I want to show do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Just make you allow the other person pass, make you pass. Another person will enter, and if the person will take the person back, can't enter too. Now you will don't enter out of, say, pride and arrogance. You cannot reverse back, you cannot move forward. You go see gridlock, you go see this one go blow on. That patience will you know great exercise for just maximum 2 minutes. If care is not taken, you can spend 10, 15, 20 minutes there. Now I would like to appreciate the federal road safety. Work with them they do for Galadima roundabout. Work with them they do for SCC junction. Work with them. In fact, the sector commander FCT and in people, let's appreciate all of them. I beg, let we appreciate the federal road safety again. I beg. Some of the areas where they walk out, they pass easily. It will say road safety presence no they there. They're not want us to even pass there. So now, this traffic violation don't buckle too much. Plenty places. See the one way, this one way our Brekete family taxi, according to within the report, we never hear from them. It's not true. Say they fly over the bridge. Now only God knows what for happen to the passengers within inside the motor. But we go hear from them, make we know what happened truly. Then I can't hear say even this thing where I observe, the FCT minister been don't observe him by himself alone. And he don't even form committee, they don't do consultation, they don't do many things. In fact, make a call Madam Jimmy. She get good news for people where they use road for Abuja. Make I add Dr. Jimmy. Dr. Jimmy.
Good morning. I want to know the brother.
Good morning. You did live for radio as me and you follow for live for radio and television as me and you follow the talk.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, I hear say he get one thing because of traffic violations we don't buckle for Abuja. Say the Honorable Minister FCT Malam Mohammed Musa Bello say he gets some measures where he want to take we go either reduce traffic violation by like 95% or he end them completely. You should tell us within the Honorable Minister Malam Mohammed Musa Bello the plan.
Thank you very much, my one and only brother. And I just first of all want to condone with the family of the man at the Bayero over the tragic incident. And like you talk on, now we don't observe, people don't complain, the minister himself, our ministers, they don't experience, and before our people will just be traffic light or pass them. Even though they consciously, some of the work, because of some problems, vandalism, they don't work, all of them know they work at the same time. But the ones when they work, people just break the traffic light, they drive anyhow. Now this has to stop. This has to stop. So in the next few days, what is going to happen is that they are going to flag off traffic infraction violation enforcement. Yes. If you violate traffic light, they will arrest you. And some of these traffic violations people will say, as much as they can, they avoid them, because if this thing happens, it makes me like in collaboration with road safety, like you talk, they have been doing their best. And our DRPS also, they have been doing their best. where it will happen. And this offense includes traffic light violators, lane enforcement, like you mentioned about this taxi driver now. Any right of lane, that one too. If you don't follow your lane, then go arrest you.
So now, people go begin to observe each other. If person do anyhow pass, what you go do now to snap the person number plate, make you report them.
And you know what happened? The sector commander of Federal City said something very interesting. He said somebody even to alert traffic now. If once you just capture the person's plate number, you will go sleep. You will go office, call up the number with your phone number. He will call you, and he has done that to so many people. If you show remote, think will be this person. Maybe there are some things that just came over in that time. Think will pardon you, warn you.
Just like yesterday, where one woman, I be whether a man, now for WhatsApp, she get person where they sick, where they for hospital. She they drive. So you will get patient for hospital. Anytime when you see call from that person phone number, your mind will jump. So she park somewhere. Come answer the call. As soon as she answered the call, finish. She know the emotion. One person just come, tap her door, force the door open, put hand, come force the remote to open. As she tell her, say, what I do, he don't come down, he don't lose her number plate, he don't zoom off. And they say, na Amak.
Oh, no, that matter another time.
Don't you mind?
Yeah?
If you not take action about this Amak excesses, one day me I go tell people may they help themselves.
My ordinary president, we don't go to do with the chairman. In fairness to the chairman, he don't even give many people query for that Amak.
I beg leave that thing, Dr. Excuse me. I beg my mood no day for I beg.
Focus on the traffic man.
No, we're not going to focus on this one, but they tell me what no day for book. The chairman is in support of everything what these people they do. And that kind of thing excuse me. Excuse me. Now that country where our mama been they do that time. You go beat the person where they do her anyhow. You go beat them. When you beat them, finish the parents come. They should go. They shout. You why you go and do this kind of thing? Yeah. Then after people don't go, you say you do well. Now these grandchildren, if they don't do them like this, they don't go here. Now, if to say the chairman know the support what they do, if you not reach this level, it don't reach when the Amak go follow you reach your house, begin they harass you. Amak will go because you know they walk out for road with other people. If you know what people they suffer, Madam Juma, make I tell you, tell the minister, make you draw the attention of the Amak chairman. Finally, if not be so, I need to tell you so. I'm not going to talk for radio, but you get the medium where I go tell people, say, if Amak official attack una, make una mobilize on ourselves, make una attack them back. Because people are rendered helpless. Just because somebody wear a reflective jacket, he carry Amak ID card, he believes say he can do and undo. And some of them say they will carry them come. Now talks from Port Harcourt, talks from Anambra, talks from Imo. Now then they park come into town. Because those ones now, they don't get time for any respect. Their own, they say, see waiting, look, maybe they ask them where.
Okay.
Maybe they talk to them.
Information. Okay.
Forget that thing where the Amak chairman go come for meeting, because they do like this. If you know, let me they talk and so quote me, write them down somewhere. You go see responsible person. They go just harass you. They go come, some they carry knife, some they carry stick, some go carry some kind things. Amak person go just come lose your number plate. Some they lose your seat, carry your seat to go. Some gone there where then they keep people vehicles inside abandoned garden. Yet some of them they even work out with police. I wonder which Nigerian police the enforcer of the law go on they follow out to violate people's fundamental human rights. And you tell me, say, chairman, in fairness to which chairman?
Oh, I tell you one thing I could talk, but I was just giving them to analogy. Say if the begin do bad, the mother go chastise them for outside, then go support them inside. I tell you what don't happen when we come to. I talk with you, I talk.
There could now one now. What is the name of the local government, the AMAC chairman?
Honorable Candido.
Candido. So no could not tell him. He get where the Candido is turn to candle and he go melt.
Oh.
Tell him.
Okay. I talk about, first of all, traffic light violation is one of the offense.
That traffic light, first of all, me I go advise to make a minister before he go enforce this thing. Because nobody say I dey try to show say I be too much. But if now advice I fit give advice, I go advise to make honorable minister call traffic light expert. Make you come check some of these traffic lights. You know why? Some of the traffic lights, then they cause accident for this town. They no program them well. This man they come, they show I'm green. This other one they come, you know see this other one they see green. Into na green they see. Now when they meet for middle, now they see, see what you. So this traffic light when Jonathan lose election, when Bala Mohammed never leave Abuja, overnight he remember them put traffic light for toilet. He realized they use this traffic light contract compensate somebody. Overnight now they begin they don't already lose election, but the money they for grant they want differ. So they come, they put traffic light, they no program and well some work for 2 weeks then die. And Dr. Juma, for places where advancement don't come, they know they program traffic light, make you just control himself. You know what then they do? There is a control room for traffic light. Because if you program, excuse me, this one a traffic light cannot be controlled remotely. If you don't know, make I tell you. I even do case that time against the government. The man where they fabricate the traffic light, they no pay him money. He carry complaint from Brekete family. You don't forget that time where I engage you for the matter. Now make I tell you, before you go begin to defend government, the world is going digital. Nigeria is still going analog. Now these traffic lights they come with camera will get sensor. Now what people fail to understand, you see, the traffic flow by Galadima roundabout in the morning is different from the traffic flow in the afternoon and the traffic flow in the evening. So this one, within their program, which one are they see, even at the one with they count 35. If now in the morning 35, in the afternoon 35, and he get direction where traffic they increase at a particular time. Now for people where get control room, then they get operators where they control each traffic. Now this person walk, they say, then go tell them if you cause confusion in this area, now query after this one now sack, they go sack you. The person walk now just to make sure say as traffic done they build up from this side and this side they empty, he go release this side, he not just click of a button from computer. Now click of a button from computer, you release this place, you block this, you stop these people go through because this side where the thing showed 60 so. Are you with me, Madam Dr. Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
This side where shows 60 so now only 3 cars and the 3 cars don't pass. The lane they empty. Yet it count 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49. Whereas the place they empty. Now this other side where he never released vehicles because of which is the peak period for that lane.
Peak period.
Now vehicles don't build up like 40 something where they wait. And then as soon as this one can release them, maybe this other side now 35. Before 11 vehicles go pass out of this 40 something, the traffic don't stop them. This other side still the empty. So I bet people now call, and this is not something that will cost you too much money.
No, like as if you were in the meeting that was held the day before yesterday. All these things has been taken care of. All those areas, peak period and off peak, has been taken care of. And after this thing done, they launch flag off, people could see changes. And where they observe any, like you said also, anything that has to do with mechanical, electrical, there will be 1 or 2 minor faults that will come. People will be on the lookout. Even the sector commander mentioned what you mentioned now. Some of the traffic lights at times, they are on solar. If maybe the battery had problems, the other side, like you talk now, it will give you green. This other side
solar, not be solar with it. The solar way then they go use na fake solar way no good. The battery, they're supposed to use lithium battery. There's supposed to be a control center for the traffic lights.
My brother, now, after that last time, I can tell that we have a control center for our traffic. When you come back, you come and see it. Honestly speaking.
So let's appreciate the FCT administration. Let me appreciate the FCT administration. Now, I can criticize government, they switch some people. Now we government don't try. Make we appreciate now. Some bad belly enemy of progress no go clap. Our own, when government do good, we go talk them. When the government no do good, we go still talk them. That is the principle here.
Yes.
So continue, Dr. Jumme.
We also have the illegal parking. If you park wrongly, like that woman is talking about, say how na circumstance make her park like that. If it depends on how you approach the enforcers, and they establish that you don't do it deliberately, they will pardon you. Otherwise, illegal parking is the offense now. And reckless driving too, also, if they notice that you drive recklessly, now offense. Then use of phone while driving, that one, both if you don't do serious work on that. So now when this thing don't they flag off, people will now know if you use your phone, they normal again. And the final one is there's what they call route violation. If you're supposed to follow a particular route and you drive against the traffic, also then go arrest you. All these things is what they are going to start enforcing. And if anybody violates this item while it's above, they'll first of all carry you go psychiatric hospital, and you go foot the bill before the main penalty will come.
And I hear say they go prosecute person. If the enemy person, they find person guilty, because of that, now person don't turn ex-convict.
Ex-convict. If you want to go contest election, something as one as traffic violation, they say, have you ever been convicted? If you say no, and your opponent go tick, you say yes, this is the offense I committed and you were convicted. So the Bedama will just be very careful, observe the traffic.
If not that one, the humiliation of taking you to a psychiatric doctor is more humiliating than ex-convict, because for Nigeria, you get person will win election, you get prison, you win election. Not you ex-convict with the talk. So now prisoner, you win election, you come out, you continue with it they do. So leave that one. But
the humiliation of carrying to psychiatric evaluation,
and then go snap you. They go keep record of mad people. When they list the number of mad people for Nigeria, they go say 3 categories. Mad people we don't completely mad. They don't get naked for a road. Class 1. Class 2. Mad people we don't get mad. They never completely come out clothes, but their head not too correct. Class 2. Class 3, mad people when we wear better clothes, they enter better motor, then they live with their family, but are mad people then be.
Make people they careful how they drive for road. And again, you don't talk a long time ago say if you dey on top of your steering, if you dey behind your steering, They just imagine the next person I look
No,
like.
you are driving multiple cars. You are driving the car you are inside. You are driving the car behind you. You are driving the car ahead of you. You are driving the car coming by your side. If not junction, you reach. You go there, study, they assume, they calculate, they do. Because many people, they drive motor, they don't even know they're waiting with the call highway code. Highway code, idea, all the rules and regulations is just like football player where they play football, professional league, we know sabi FIFA rules.
And that now brings me also to the fact that if they arrest you again, you go school again. Oh, this is what you mentioned now. You must learn all these highway codes, pass the exam, and give you back your license. So
thank you.
The person will go through. They're very, very tedious. And if you use just how many seconds to maintain yourself for road, you don't.
At least you don't go show your madness outside and make your people they manage you like that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You
say you won.
And I just want to give the call center number for in case you get any complaint. 080 99 93 63 12.
Repeat.
080 99 93 63 12.
This number now for people we get a 9 mobile number.
9 mobile, yes. And
if they call, they no go charge them any money.
Anything, yes. And the one we are supposed to do for most
that one. The one where I say make una call Biggie of 9 mobile, formerly of MTN. Abdul Biggie, we been in MTN before. Now they work for 9 mobile. Have you not be him?
Now him. Then the second number now 070 80 63 15 00.
Before you repeat number, this second one where you wait. Before you repeat this second one where you call now, which network?
Is Airtel.
Airtel. The first one na 9 mobile. Now Nigerians waiting here. It's not only when you use 9 mobile, call the 9 mobile line. 9 they no go charge you money. This one will be Airtel now. If you use Airtel line, call Airtel call center number. They no go charge you money. Even if you no get cover inside your phone, you go still go. And if you get money, you go still go, and they don't go come out anything out of your money. So since that time since that time we MTN will behave now when I don't use them again, right?
Yes, and we are still waiting for them to behave like you said.
Okay.
070 80 63 15 00.
You see, like I tell you, Dr. Juma, you see these kind of services we will they render.
Yes, sir.
For South Africa, all these telecommunication companies now free of charge, and they give government agencies this kind of support. Wow. Make I tell you, when Kwankwaso be governor for Kano State, he discovered say area they did dark. You know what he tell the telecommunication company people?
Sir.
He say then that their generator when they take the power their mast, they go use and power street light.
Wow.
He say if you are not ready to power the street light, pack your things out of Kano.
Wow, that is
actually this one now by 4 CSR. Now, voluntary. See, make I tell you, This one, you see, some of these foreigners, when they come Nigeria, come they do business, we know they respect our laws. Now, for this, it's the better, you see, sometimes, if blind man enter bush, they poo-poo. You tell and say you dey see am, you no go believe say you dey see am. Now when you touch and say you dey here, you go know. Some of these foreign companies, wey dey for Nigeria, wey they do anyhow, there is a need for us to let them know that Nigeria is different from the country they are coming from. You got one satellite television company wey dey for Nigeria, we know they even respect the federal government of Nigeria. They know they respect our law. They increase money anyhow, but thank God a Nigerian don't come up with one solution to all the nyanga wey these people, these South African people, they do us. I will mention the name, no worry, no be now. This one, they say, you can subscribe to a channel with 50 naira. If you subscribe today, you can't travel, and you use it only for 2 days, you get 28 days which still remain if you come back after 10 years. The thing be say, yes, you can subscribe. If you can decide how many channels you want to subscribe, if not 3, not 3. Don't worry, solution don't come. Even though they use some Nigerians now, they try to frustrate the young man. The way they've been done before. We thank God for the life of Professor Armstrong Idachaba. Let's appreciate Professor Armstrong Idachaba. It's when he come, when God promote him, because if not human being, they promote person. Professor Armstrong Idachaba for no, they for this acting capacity when he did. But now God they do one. The same person where you think say you go, you fit humiliate. And they tell people, no disrespect any human being because you never can tell the dimension life will take tomorrow. The same place where somebody they do like say, after God na him or him and God they sit down for side by side. Today, even to enter that commission, they had you over my dead body, I will not do this, I will not do that. You don't come out. The person who they victimize now in con they head the place now. If to say you treat them well, you foresee better result too. Now, Professor Armstrong in that chamber, even before he reached that place, him now professional, he did to the core. Not be some of these colleagues them where they say their own now bad delay. How they go frustrate broadcasters, how they go humiliate you, how they go their own punishment. Hey, Professor Armstrong, that's how they say, he own as a regulator, he go first of all try engage you. Just like the present zonal director, FCT, they do. She too, now more than she be. She go call you for meeting, she go say, look, what you are doing is not good according to section this, subsection this of the MBC code. You're not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed. She go caution you. Even you, shame go catch you. She is not power drunk. It's just like one other woman. That one, she can do anything to get to any level. Power they shaka. Power they shaka. And I saw she said she did hear me now. This is an opportunity for you to retrace your steps. Make you stop that your attitude because people just they tolerate you, not because you are liked. Madam Juma, you see the talk before I branch you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now the message will try to come this morning because and again, like I tell you once, and the citizen engagement platform is like an expanded component of the call center. If you opportunity, you go create your account like Facebook, your community will create your account, like Waripa will get their account, Kupa will get their account, even all the area accounts when network them will get their account. The aim is for us to interface with them directly. When a contractor is not working, you can report him and the level of job he has done. Where our staff are not doing well, different jobs.
No good there. We are contractor. Wait now, we are contractor. Excuse me. Where contractor is not working well, the people can report to you. Una they tell us how much una they give the contract, who una give the contract. Excuse me.
Brother, no wait, let me explain to you now. We are going to run an open government. If contract is awarded, it will be not announced. Everything is going to be open. That's why there's this direct.
The federal government could start them before they give contract. They
give the directive. They give the directive. So who want to start it here? And when the time comes, you will be the Brekete family will be a strong partner in this particular process. I want to begin, sir.
If who be the first person where they put in phone for silence for Brekete family?
You.
Namiba. Federal government give directive them no starter. And you keep saying something. Look, Madam Juma, I beg, you know me and me in a very good mood this morning. Make with me and you know. They know me now because the contract said now themselves then they share the contract they give. So they no go even want make the members of the public. Some contracts where they give like 800 million. The contract what? Pass 120 million naira. Some na 30 million naira contract, they go give them 3.7 billion naira because then they share the money among themselves. So how you think the government will make them public before now after they don't do what they do, they go tell you say the contract sum na so amount, just they give our money they go. Before you give the contract, when you don't say that so person qualify after the bidding and the contract sum now so you make them public. See waiting the person will do under this contract. And the person is supposed to finish this contract within so time. Not be the one way then go delay the contract to the small time. They say price review. You guys waiting that they call that language. Some contract where they start at 17 billion. Before you then go finish and you don't enter 90-something billion naira. They say price value variation. What kind of language did they use? You might not go there. Not the after when I don't share the money. Not the after when I don't share the money amongst when I go take or do a year with the masses. Don't tell us, yeah, they build that. I never talk finish. Not be after when I don't share the money finish. When I go and tell us, that hospital where they built for Guarimba, need they renovate. They use 360 million naira. Well, we know say 11 million naira go fit do that work. But as you be say, people are saying accountability. Let us tell them how much was spent, Kai, my friend.
They comment. They call it campaign of business integrity in the FCT. You go witness and but the bottom line is about effective service delivery. When the time people go be part of it. So if people refuse to own the process, so they don't bring it in like FCT because they don't own the process. People will bring changes in FCT. With the people having their say, how they are being governed. That's why we make it as open as possible. So now we go now hold people responsible if they don't talk, where they're supposed to talk.
Amen.
Thank you very much, my brother.
No, never go. I want to make a call Emmanuel Babayaro while you are still online. Make we call Dola. Emmanuel Babayaro is a very good man. Now, when you sit down near Emmanuel Babayaro, now you go know say he age no plenty, but the grace of God upon his life. He plenty past 80 years old man. Emmanuel Babayaro is always looking for a way to build, people. Yes. Emmanuel Babayaro
talking about grassroots football for people. We want to start training children across the FCT box.
Say that grassroots. FIFA been done send money for grassroots this thing. Now even be down. Part of the money where they thief that time where we expose where they carry us go cut up and down. You understand? So because of the respect we get for our court, we just so Dr. Jimmy, this Emmanuel Babayaro, now person when they say if you get not to give, now they give him joy. Emmanuel Babayaro is ready to sponsor a talent with his own money. When other people, they collect money from people, children, him go sponsor because he believes in you. May God give him the fortitude to bear the loss.
Honestly, the loss is so huge.
Make I call him. Just hold the line, Dr. Jimmy.
From experience, now you go really.
Ah.
If somebody die, you when you don't experience that particular loss, you will know how to condole that person. Every that person will just be talking from just talking.
You know,
but you know that you've been there and
you know the person will never suffer pile before. When people always they suffer pile, they complain. It could be like, I know be only to go toilet, go shit. You get some people go because of the way pile don't chop them. Anytime when then they chop, their mind they cut because then they think of the consequence we go follow when they won't go toilet. You get some people if they bend down like this, now blood go first of all come out. Some when they finish, the anus no go gree go back. They go need something to press up, and the pain is excruciating. There is nothing you can use to compare the pain apart from labor pain. You understand? So, you know, when a person, wife die, you say, I understand. Your wife ever died before? That time when your wife died, when are they in good times? Because some people, they are with their wives. They don't even love the wife. So even if that kind of person losing wife, you know go compare in feeling with another person where they say in life, in wife, not incomplete in life. I don't know whether you understand. Some men they with their wife and children, but there's no love between them and the wife. So that kind of one, if the wife die, you hear that well, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. If not Christian, you hear the Lord give it and the Lord take it. That is all. Because the wife said, she be like obstruction for in life. God will help her, remove her for in life. I don't know whether you understand. So they call Emmanuel Babayaro now.
Excellency, my ordinary president.
Hello, Emma. Good morning, sir. You are live on radio, Emma.
Your Excellency. Thank you, sir.
You are live on radio and TV and social media, Emma.
Okay, Miss Your Excellency.
I hear what happened to us.
My Excellency, I can't even begin to quantify. We're not just talking about any human being. We're talking about the most important human being in my life. We're talking about the only human being. If you line up my entire family on one part and you put only that human being on the other part, Mr. President, I would not spend 2 seconds. I would choose that woman.
Oh my goodness.
Because that woman is everything to me. You know, most people do not know. Every single clothes you ever saw me wear, Mr. President, in over 23 years, every single clothes up to my underwear, Mr. President, is that woman. If you give me money now, I say, Emmanuel, get into the boutique and buy clothes for yourself. I swear to you, Mr. President, I don't know how.
You don't know what it is.
I have never done it before. It's that woman who does it.
Oh my God.
You know? But just like my brother Celestine said, who am I to question God? And he said that we have to have God's authority.
Emma.
But Mr. President, we need to do something about our hospitals. With all due respect, I'm a Christian, I'm a humanitarian, so I must take solace in the fact that it is still the will of God. But as a human being, I can tell you categorically clear, Mr. President, that the government, the General Hospital, Guarimpa, the one in Life Camp, killed my wife out of gross negligence, Mr. President.
Oh my goodness.
You remember I called you on the same day I called you.
Yes, you called me and I said, you remember what I told you? You called me and I said, please take it easy because your wife is still in the hospital.
Yes.
If they get to know that you are reporting them, they may harm her. You remember what I told you?
So, Mr. President.
If I were you, I would have moved her out of the hospital.
Mr. President, we tried to do that. You know, because when she threw up in the afternoon, that was about 12. If you remember, it was within that, around that period that I called you.
Yes,
the reason I came was actually to move her, Mr. President, because a friend of mine, a neighbor whom you must pray for, God will bless him, Mr. Mustafa, is my neighbor downstairs. That is more than a human being. When my wife dropped the second time, the throwing up was so much. This man just came to me and said, Ima, we're moving her out of this hospital immediately. I went to the doctors to ask for referral, let us leave. You would not believe it. They said to me, oh no, you want to waste your money. We are the medical experts and we are telling you that she's fine, she's going to be fine. You guys will go home, there's nothing wrong with her. I said, but she just threw up, and this woman consistently kept telling them what was wrong. Something is going on inside of her. They said they've done all the checks, that there's nothing going on inside of her, Mr. President.
Was she the one driving before this mad person came and ran his vehicle into them?
She was. But let me tell you, Mr. President, to be honest with you, I have to be very honest here from my heart. I am not as mad with whoever she had the accident with as I am with the hospital. Accident has happened, it was still salvageable. Gross negligence, not that they are incompetent, because I actually happen to understand that probably the best doctors and consultants are in the general hospitals. That was why I left her there in the first place, because I had this phobia about that. When I went there, my friends, I go, no, the best doctors are actually here. They are consultants, they are this, they are that. And I thought the hospital was very, very clean and neat. I said, okay, yeah, sure, maybe we can leave her here. You know?
What is the name of the hospital?
General Hospital Gwarimpa in Life Camp. General Hospital Gwarimpa in Life Camp. But she died in the General Hospital in Gariki, but it was too late, you know, it was when they saw, you wouldn't, no, Mr. President, I don't even want to start because my daughter is not too far from me. Mr. President, when it became too late, that was when this one now came to say, oh, you know what, we think we might be doing you people a referral because we've seen that the results we are getting is not in conformity with our diagnosis, blah, 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 blah. This is what we've been telling you. My wife has been telling you all day. To worsen things, just a few moments before the attack, they told her that she must take a walk as an exercise. They do not want, and they gave me an alternative. They said she must do that under 2 hours, or else they were going to give her some drugs, and they don't want to give her that drugs, blah, 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 blah. Mr. President, the moment she took that exercise, that was the end. That was the end. Because of the
for somebody, okay, it was internal injury, and instead of them to do the right thing.
Blood clot, embolic. Do you know the moment we went to Gariki, even the doctors in Gariki at the resuscitation, the moment they just had, they say, what madness is this? That this man has to look at blood patches all over her body, on her legs and everywhere. So it was obvious that there is internal injury, that the first thing, only two things would have been done. Either you conduct CT scan and everything, or immediately you call one of these surgeons to start opening up and try to clear to be sure of the inside. They didn't. This summer hospital did none of this. Mr. President, this woman was short of breath. That is one of the worst. This woman was short of breath, no breath. Mr. President, no oxygen. It took forever. They bring the first one, it's not working, and we have to keep begging them every single step. We beg and plead, and even try to induce them. You know, we beg and plead and try to induce for them to just even move fast. They have no respect for life. They bring the first one, it was not working, Mr. President. They brought a second one. Let me even shock you, Mr. President. They brought a second one. It was not working, but they pretended to us that it was working, Mr. President. Yes.
Deception.
They placed it on my wife. I was now looking at the monitor and said, okay, better, good, you know. Yes, go ahead, breathe in and out. You know, my wife kept on insisting, no, I'm the one still doing the breathing. This thing is not working. I'm the one. She kept on pushing. She opened her mouth. I was breathing in and out from her mouth. She said, I'm the one doing this. No air is coming in. They said, no, look at the monitor. It's working and all that. You know, so it was the younger sister, because the younger brother's wife is a nurse. So the younger sister picked up her phone, called the in-law, the sister-in-law, and asked her about, okay, and that one now said, okay, look at the tube. If it's bubbling, then it's working. If it's not bubbling, then absolutely it's not working. Lo and behold, there was not one single bubble. That was when she attacked them. I said, this thing is not working. I used to have been lying for more than 10, 15 minutes, and this woman is suffering. You say it's working. They said, no, but yes, it's working. She said, no, my inlet just stopped it out. That it's not bubbling, it's not working.
And you know they would have charged you. They would have charged you for using the oxygen.
Mr. President, you pay every single second. In fact, the very first day I went to the hospital, I was even asking my friend. I said, I thought the St. General Hospital was for the public, was for poor people. How can a poor person afford this place? The very first day alone, I spent close to 100,000. And I'm saying, how many poor people have that kind of money, Mr. President?
Dr. Jumai, this hospital, is it under FCT administration?
It is under FCT administration.
Emmanuel, please, I want you to put your experience in writing.
Yes, sir.
Your wife is going to speak on behalf of many Nigerians.
Yes, sir. Actually, I intend to start a foundation in that regard in her name.
This is one thing many Nigerians have suffered from and are still suffering from.
Mr. President, the very first day, the woman directly opposite her, they killed her, negligence. We were right there. That woman was laughing and kicking. That woman was lively and kicking and talking. The next second she was dead, they started blaming the husband. Hey, we told you to go and do liver. We told you to go and do liver test and you did not do it. You see now she's dead. That's what we were telling the woman's husband. And the man looked at her and said, you never told me. If you had told me, why would I have not done it? When is my wife? They said, we told you, you were laying blame on the man for his wife's death. We were right there, right in our presence, Mr. President.
Imam?
Yes, sir.
May God Almighty in heaven give us the fortitude to bear the loss.
Amen.
Amen, sir.
Most especially you. No human being can fill up this vacuum for you.
Absolutely not, sir. Absolutely
they can only make attempts. Nobody. Ima, I know how much you loved your wife.
When I was dating that woman, I call her my life. That is what I call that woman, my life. And even at any time, whenever I want to refer to her, you know me and my acronyms. I used to always say the Alma, the Corazon, which means my body and my soul. That woman is everything, Your Excellency.
Ima, make you reduce this your experience into writing.
I will do that, sir. I will do that.
And you not go quick submit the letter because, in fact, what you go do, put one of your phones on recording. You go to narrate because sometimes when you are writing, you're bound to forget one or two things. What can I do for script writing? I go record myself talking it, and then you take like maybe 3 to 4 days. In the course of doing it, you remember something you have forgotten. You add. I want us to have a rich report that will be presented to the Honorable Minister. And then we will use this to simulate the same thing at the federal level, because poor people now them they die for hospital.
Oh, Your Excellency, you can't even begin to imagine where we hospital. Every single way, Your Excellency, me and my friends were the ones carrying my wife. You will not believe it. Hospital attendants will just sit and be watching you. They just stand by and be watching you. We carried my wife ourselves, me and my friends.
Dr. Jumai, did you hear this thing?
Me and my wife, Your Excellency.
I don't know, but
like you are shouting at everybody, please help.
Dr. Jumai, when I did talk about the status of the state of our hospitals, some people they think say that you see this now one, and as we they talk now, some they go on in different parts of Nigeria, not only FCT. Not the corona will help us come. Where big men begin, they no fit travel. And the local hospitals where they abandon and neglect, where they thief the money for the for the upgrade of the hospital. Now there eventually they carry them go, and they die for those hospitals.
I'll just beg. There's nothing we can say now that will bring back our sister's life. I'll just beg Ogaima to take heart. And like ordinary president said, all these issues have been happening, and I won't say more than that, but I can assure that it will be investigated. And thank God, the hospital system, there are rosters of people who are supposed to be at the people. Normally, it happens. I can go to the hospital and point everybody one by one, face to face, Your Excellency. Normally, everything that happened with my friend, my neighbor downstairs, 247, he was with me.
May God,
Your Excellency, one of the richest men on this land, who happens to be my Oga engineer, Noah Dalaji, called me on the phone. He said, Emmanuel, do I have to take your wife to any hospital you want in this one? I say, sir, you don't have to. They have assured me that she's fine, and I was told that they have the best consultants in this hospital. I've had the assurance of the doctor that she's fine.
Hello, Dr. Jimmy, you were about to say something.
I said, in terms of consultants and medical personnel, FCT will assemble the best. That is why this has to be investigated to know where these negligence happen, and we have this ultimate gloves on our hands. That's much I can assure him on behalf of the administration, and I'm sure the Acting Secretary Health is listening. So, and thank God the person happened to. Nobody would doubt any of the information that you're going to bring. It to be investigated. May God, it's only God that will control you, sir. And all of us.
So, Ima, Your Excellency, I beg for our Brekete family members, we won't condole you. I don't know whether it would be okay make you give us your phone number so that we can reach you and pray for you. We, the widow experience death of our wives, will call you. Some people have different experiences they share with you. They encourage you, so please give us the number to call.
Okay, sir.
080
33
20 72 90. Please repeat the number again, sir.
080
Yes, sir.
33
20 72 90. For the last time, please give me the number for the last time, sir.
080 33
20 72 90. Thank you very much, sir. Sorry, I'll be coming to the house, sir.
No problem, sir. God bless the family, sir.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
God bless you all.
Amen.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Jimmy. Thank you for your patience. Back to the studio. Akramakala.
My ordinary president, sir.
Complete package.
My ordinary president, sir.
I beg, I overshoot the time. You might know the person where something could happen to, where the thing will affect us. When I know how he might be concerned, when I know how he might be as a person.
Yes, sir.
My apologies to the management of Human Rights Radio and Television and our regulators with the National Broadcasting Commission. Like I did go from here. I could just tidy up. Okay.
Thank you, sir. May her gentle soul rest in peace. My brothers and sisters, we don't hear that one. Everybody weak. They didn't tell you, say your wife, they, all right, nothing happened. All of a sudden, story change. So we go plead with our regulators, just like he don't plead with our regulators, so that the case we will carry, they go. Now letter reading now we don't read the appointment letter, even though IG license talks in a photocopy. We agree in a photocopy, but not from original and photocopy they come out. But we will continue with the case tomorrow by the grace of God, so that the remaining people, because they did about 4 or 5 ways stand that time, they don't sit down now because so that make anybody no court body for. Person where they never pay salary for almost 3 years, constant. If we cut body for leaving Nigerian, go leave us here. You know, go help us carry them, go police clinic. Can you imagine somebody come here? Government can't carry person we know well from here, go government hospital. They can't do government hospital, they call me, make how they bring money. I tell them, make them stay there. If government or government cannot sort themselves, make them leave the person there. Which can't be this? Government can't carry person where they sick. Go government hospital. Government to government. Me, bloody civilian, where they know they give talking allowance. They call me, may I bring money for hospital. Now I tell them, make them leave them for the bed. Ma.
It can't remind me of one of our government people too, where they come here. He called me, he talk say one security agency call him, say one woman dey under bridge. Now she rush call Brekete family members. Say we go there quick to go take action. And a text message he tell me I go even show you.
If another one it have taken where they do am. Midnight, police go call. Civil defense go call. They see person now where motor jam the dead body they never carry. Civil defense go call bloody civilian. Police go call bloody civilian. Say make I call environmental. They say sometimes we go see you get some of them, we go thank them. More especially Gariki police station, Durumi police station. On I know say area 1, area 3, that place, people know they agree use the pedestrian bridge. Almost on daily basis, 9 motor they knock people down. He get one time where one man called me around 1 a.m. He's saying close, all this way they do close midnight walk. They do night walk. In just they go in on JJJ. For in life, he no believe that the man go enter road. He no believe. They carry go Metama. They do Nyanga until when police come stand. Hello, sir.
Akram Kalameko na end this program now.
Yes, sir.
Now.
Yes, sir. My brothers and sisters, for now look down, I will say time don't give a signal. Moko begin the pack come up for studio. Start time when I could come back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, now waiting. Bye.